Welcome to today's Explainer. We are jumping straight into a topic that's incredibly urgent, but also, honestly, super practical. What if I told you that everyday foods, stuff literally sitting in your kitchen right now, have been scientifically proven to act as a biological shield against cancer cells? I know, it sounds like some wild internet rumor, right? But it's actually an exciting scientific reality. So get ready, because we're going to break down exactly how your normal, everyday meals can be transformed into the ultimate defensive barrier for your health. Now, you might look at ingredients like tea, garlic, turmeric, leafy greens, and berries and just see a standard grocery run. But no, this is a natural arsenal. Leading global medical organizations have dug deep into these exact ingredients, and they've verified their defensive power. They've confirmed that these foods pack capabilities so strong it's almost hard to wrap your head around. And today, we're going to unpack exactly how you can put them to work. All right, here's our roadmap for today's Explainer. We'll start with the cancer prevention mechanism, then dive into the power of plants, golden disease-fighting spices, protein and good fats, some standard preparation secrets, and finally, we'll wrap up with vital safety warnings.
Okay, let's jump into Section 1, Cancer Prevention Mechanism. Welcome to the cellular battlefield.
So, our primary enemy here? Free radicals. You can kind of think of them as these aggressive molecular vandals. They're born from things like environmental pollution, smoke, or just a poor diet. And they wander through your body, literally stealing electrons from other cells. By doing that, they damage your core DNA structure. But here's the good news. Antioxidants act as your brave biological soldiers. They actually sacrifice their own electrons to neutralize those free radicals, shielding your body and keeping the peace on a cellular level. To really understand the stakes of this microscopic battle, think about a healthy cell cycle. It has a natural rhythm. It knows exactly when to divide and, crucially, when to naturally self-destruct if it gets old or damaged. But when DNA is constantly under attack by those free radicals we just talked about, that cycle gets broken. The cell actually forgets how to self-destruct, and instead it just multiplies wildly into tumors. The whole point of purposeful nutrition is to slam the brakes on that dangerous multiplication process by stopping the DNA damage at its source. Moving right along to Section 2, the power of plants, nature's front line.
The wild thing here is that every single plant hides a highly specific chemical weapon. For example, blueberries use something called anthocyanin to offer supreme cell protection. Broccoli deploys sulforaphane to literally chop up cancer-causing compounds. Oats bring beta-glucan to the table to build a strong defensive barrier. And green tea? It uses a compound called ECGC to directly lock down the blood vessels that try to feed tumors. Plus, studies show a regular green tea habit can reduce the narrowing of your arteries by a staggering 46%. I mean, this isn't just eating your veggies. This is tactical biology.
I really want to emphasize this stunning statistic, 75%. According to prestigious medical studies out of Harvard, broccoli has the capability to clean up cancer cells at a massive 75% rate. That is ironclad proof that plants aren't just empty filler on our plates, they are actively healing us from the inside out. But wait, it actually gets crazier. Get a load of this number, 100 times. If you think mature broccoli is powerful, tiny little broccoli sprouts contain 100 times more of that cancer-fighting sulforaphane than the fully grown plant. Seriously, just a tiny handful of these sprouts triggers your liver to release a massive wave of enzymes that flush toxins right out of your system. They are small, but man, are they mighty.
Let's hit Section 3, Golden Disease-Fighting Spices, the Kitchen Arsenal.
To understand why your spice rack is so powerful, we need to learn a quick science word, apoptosis. Basically, this is a biological process that literally forces flawed or cancerous cells to commit suicide. And guess what triggers it? Garlic's allicin, the quercetin found in onions, and the curcumin in turmeric. These three are the biological assassins that track down cellular errors and force them into this beneficial cell death. It sounds intense, sure, but it is absolutely crucial for your longevity. Check out this number from the research, 44%. Scientific studies prove that eating raw garlic just twice a week can reduce your risk of lung cancer by up to 44%. The compounds in garlic are potent enough to clear out the toxic remnants of environmental pollution and smoke that we all accidentally inhale every single day.
Now here's a chemical hack you absolutely need to know. Turmeric on its own is packed with curcumin, which is a top-tier anti-inflammatory. But honestly, our bodies are terrible at absorbing it. If you eat it by itself, it's just quickly flushed out. The secret weapon? Black pepper. Black pepper contains piperine, which acts as a master key.
It unlocks the door, allowing your body to fully absorb the curcumin. So just remember, eating turmeric without black pepper is basically useless if you're actually trying to fight inflammation.
All right, Section 4. Protein and good fats, the defensive shield.
This data might actually catch you off guard. Consuming wild-caught salmon, which is incredibly rich in omega-3 fatty acids, can cut the risk of certain breast cancers entirely in half. A 50% reduction. Why? Because those omega-3s act rapidly to extinguish chronic inflammation right at the source, stopping it cold before it can escalate into a larger issue.
Joining salmon in this good fat category are extra virgin olive oil and walnuts. But I know exactly what you're thinking. What about dark chocolate? Well, yes, it is on the list, but with some very strict rules. To get those vital antioxidants, it absolutely must contain more than 70% cacao. And moderation is everything here. A maximum of 30 grams per day is all you need.
Our source material uses this brilliant metaphor that I just have to share. Beans act like vacuums, clearing excess cholesterol from the body with a massive amount of soluble fiber. Isn't that a perfect way to visualize it? It describes the exact mechanical action of beans in your digestive tract, physically sweeping away the bad stuff to keep your internal systems running clean.
Okay, getting into the really practical stuff now. Section 5. Standard preparation secrets. Kitchen chemistry.
Be honest with me, have you ever minced garlic and immediately tossed it straight into a hot pan? Yeah, me too. But if you do that, poof, the cancer-fighting allicin evaporates instantly. You've completely destroyed the benefits. Instead, you've got to use the scientifically backed 10-minute garlic rule. First, crush or mince the raw garlic. Second, let it rest on your cutting board for exactly 10 minutes. This golden window allows vital enzymes to activate and release all that allicin. Only after those 10 minutes should you eat it raw or cook it on moderate heat.
Let's rapid fire through a few more crucial kitchen chemistry hacks. Eating raw spinach might be nice and crunchy, but it's packed with oxalic acid, which actively blocks mineral absorption and spikes your risk for kidney stones. The fix? Blanch it in boiling water for exactly 1 minute to destroy the acid and unlock a massive amount of vitamins. For asparagus, a quick 2 to 3 minute steam releases its ferulic acid. Mushrooms actually love heat. Cook them thoroughly to release their antioxidant ergothioneine. Always cook carrots whole with the skin on to trap the lutein inside. And flax seeds, you literally must grind them up. If you eat the seeds whole, they pass right through you completely undigested, offering absolutely zero benefits.
Finally, let's look at Section 6. Vital safety warnings. Responsible science.
We really need to pay close attention here, because superfoods are not magic pills. Turmeric is incredible, but it can actively fight against certain chemotherapy drugs. It also thins the blood, which increases bleeding risks if you're on blood thinners, and it can drop blood sugar to dangerously low levels for diabetics. And like we mentioned with spinach, if you have a history of kidney stones, eating massive amounts of it is highly risky. The gold rule? Always, always consult a doctor before using any specific food as a medical treatment.
And even a miracle worker like green tea has strict limits. The right way to use it is drinking 2 to 5 cups daily, strictly between your meals. Why? Because drinking green tea during or right after a meal is a huge mistake. The tannins in the tea will completely block your body from absorbing iron from your food. Plus, overconsumption can actually stress your heart with way too much caffeine. Too much of a good thing is still too much, right?
So we've journeyed from microscopic free radicals all the way to the exact chemistry of prepping your garlic. Food is undeniably your body's most consistent daily defense, protecting you cell by cell. But remember, it's a lifelong shield we're building here, not a sudden cure-all. Armed with these biological secrets straight from the kitchen, I want to leave you with this final thought. Are you ready to completely change how you prepare your family's dinner tomorrow? Think about it and start building your biological shield. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.